EOG week. Couple things wanted to go over from the practice EOG we've been taking. A few maybe issues or problems that y'all seem to be having on a few of them. First one, this one's number 36 on your test. It's asking for the volume. How do you find the volume of a rectangular prism? Length times width times height. So you would have 8.5 times 3.5 times 4.5. All right, go ahead and do that. 8.5 times 3.5 times 4.5. When you get an answer, raise your hand. Yeah, we get 133 and 7/8. Anybody remember which letter that was? Yeah, that was the problem with this one. It wasn't on there, but just be aware, that is the correct answer. I don't know, I just take them from that school net. I didn't look at it closely enough, I guess. So 133 and 7/8 is the correct answer. If it asks you for just finding volume, it's just multiplying length times width times height. Any questions on that? Another one. This one we maybe had just had a harder time with. It was number 2 on there. It said Mr. Hendrick is taking a trip to his parents' house. He rents a car to drive 455 miles each way to his parents' house. The car has an average gas mileage of 30 miles per gallon. Gas costs $3.15 per gallon. How much will Mr. Hendrick pay for gas for the round trip to his parents' house? What's round trip mean? There and back. So 455 miles each way means we would have 910 miles total. 455 plus 455. To make my math a little bit easier, because these answer choices aren't super close together, I'm going to round. I'm going to use 900 instead. Okay? When you round, it's going to affect how close you get to the answer. But when the answer choices are far apart, especially on the calculator inactive, rounding can help. So 30 miles per gallon. What that means is if we take the 900 miles and we divide by 30, that's going to tell us how many gallons he needs. So in this case, he needs 30 gallons. So if gas is $3.15 per gallon, we just multiply. And then the big part, we got to put the decimal back in the right spot. We had digits, so we have 2 digits. That means I got $94.50. Well, I rounded, so which one's closest to that? 96. So that would be the correct answer. Okay? Any questions on that one? I think the problem or the issue potentially there was with the round trip. Remember, round trip there and back. So just a little bit of an extra step there. This one's asking what percent. All right, so if it's asking about a percent or it gives me a percent, what am I doing? I'm going to do a proportion. And we put the percent over 100, right? Well, we don't know the percent, so that's where our blank's going. Our blank is over 100. How many hotels are there total? 200. Where's the total go? Bob. All right, so now we got 2 options. we can either subtract at the beginning or we can subtract at the end. The reason we need to subtract is it is asking us the percent that do not have a pool. What it gives you is 142 have a pool. Okay? If I'm doing it, I would usually do the subtraction at the beginning. So if you do 200 minus 42, that will give you 58 that do not have a pool. Okay? So we cross multiply, we divide, and we get 29. So 29% do not have a pool. Okay, other option, like I said, we could subtract at the beginning or the end. If we wait till the end to subtract, we would use that 142. We still cross multiply and divide. We get 71%. Well, 71% is the percent that have a pool. So we would do 100 minus 71, and we still end up at that 29%. Okay? The reason I subtract at the beginning is sometimes if you save something to the end, you forget to do it. Especially on a problem like this, because 71 is probably one of the answer choices. Any questions on that one? I think that was the mistake, mainly was the not fully reading the problem on that one. Surface area. We got to find the area of all the shapes on there. So we got 3 rectangles, 2 triangles. Triangles, we do base times height divided by 2. The base and the height have to make a 90-degree angle. So what are my base and height numbers? 3 and 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2, 6. They're both 6. They're the same. Now, the potentially tricky part is the rectangles. So this one should hopefully be pretty easy. It's got the 4 labeled on it and 12 across. All 3 of these have 12 as their length. Well, you have to think, when you fold this up, even though it doesn't look like it matches up maybe by the picture, this side here is going to fold up and match with that side there, right? So that makes that 5. That makes that 60. And when we fold it up down here, this side and this side will match up. So that 3 would be there. That makes that 36. And then we're just adding them all up. Everybody see how that works? Any questions on how that works?